Fuck me in the ass, smoking grass in class. Hello, you fucking beautiful human beings, you sexy fucking individuals. So I was talking to Felicia today, at this point yesterday. I'm looking for a second car. I just want like a burner car so I can daily drive myself, so I can use it for work. We were talking about like which cars, and then a memory popped into my head, and it was the first time I helped my dad purchase a car. I was probably around maybe 11, 12 around the age, because I just remember it was when he was talking to my stepmom. He gave me like a set of rules of like what to do, which car to look for, what car like is good, what car is bad, naming models and years, and he was giving me like price ranges so I can go ahead and look for them. Budget at the most was like 1,500. Keep in mind, this was 2013, around there. I think this is 2013, 14, maybe even sooner than that. Like I said, it was probably 11 to 13 in between those ages. We were just looking to go ahead and have something for the meantime and not necessarily fucking get a whole brand new car or anything like that. I was excited. Like, I didn't get to help my dad with a lot of choices financially like that, because of course I'm a fucking child, but he actually gave me the opportunity to like go and make a big boy decision and choose the car that we were gonna be fucking driving. I was excited. I was ecstatic. At that point, I still didn't really know, like I didn't understand that if we're paying 1,500 for a car, why can't we just pay the two? I just didn't understand it yet, you know? I think that was the hardest thing to overcome, was my child brain still not comprehending the exact amount of money. Like, there's a limit, you know? It's not like, oh, my limit is 2 grand, but I have 5 grand to spend. No, like the limit was the limit. I just remember him giving me a special set of instructions. So every day after school, I was going and researching cars and researching which ones worked and researching which one was the one that he doesn't. And I would give him a list. I would give him like a breakdown of what I found in that day, and if it wasn't in the price budget, don't even mention it. Like, he was strict. This was like a job for me, and I enjoyed it. It was great. Looking for fucking cars was fucking amazing. I have a time frame also. I have to go ahead and find a car within like the most, I think it was like a week we need to purchase a car. It wasn't just a car so we can go ahead and have around. It was also a car that he was going to take me to school in, and so that's why it was important. You know, single papa is going to need a car to take his son to school in. I ended up finding this car. Times were tough, so like even the price range that he was giving me wasn't really working out. We had to settle for bumping up the budget a little bit, seeing if we can maybe talk down this person. Bumped up the budget to like 2 grand, right? All right, that gives me a little bit more leeway. Find me a car that's 2 grand and I can probably bring it down. My challenge was finding a car. His challenge was talking down the price. So we end up settling on this like 90s Honda Accord. This shit was lavish. What I mean by that is this was the like top tier model at the time that came out. To be honest, I think the real reason why we were looking for a car, I think we just needed something a little bit bigger, and I think it was also gonna be a gift, if I'm not mistaken, or he was gonna keep it. The point is, we had a truck. The truck was he taught me how to drive in when I was like starting at like 7, 8 years old, for emergencies only. Dad, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, put you on the spot. Dude had a motherfucking Ford Ranger. It was like a mid-90s Honda Accord. Bitch had fucking electric window. No, I think it was roll-up windows, but it had the electric seat belts. The ones where you open the door and the seatbelt fucking slides to the front, and then you close the door and it fucking seat belts itself, like the automatic seatbelt shits. Like, why can't we have that now? Why was that technology available 30 years ago, but it's not right now? Huh? I don't want to buckle my seatbelt in. It's because everyone's fat? You got someone against me, Honda? It was nice. It was a pretty decent car. I believe the car was roughly around 2,000, 2,300, the price that I found it. This is all going off my 11, 12-year-old memory. I haven't thought about this since the other day when I talked about it with Felicia. Dad, like I said, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I'm getting price things fucked up. Love you. He was the bank. I was the middleman for conversations, for everything else. He goes and he's just like, message the dude and tell him this much. And when I tell you my dad is dude's a great man. All right, dude's a fucking great guy, but when it comes to money, don't fuck with this dude's money. I'm being dead ass. When it comes to money, don't fuck with him and his money. He'll come for you, especially in the fucking mid 2010s. Money's not something you fucking play around with. I believe it was like 2,300 around there, and I just remember him. I like message him this and say this, and I was like, all right, I can do that. I'm writing the email. The dude responds, I believe in the same day, a couple hours. All right, when do you want to come see the car? Like cash in hand, blah blah, this and that. And so my dad's just telling me what to respond, tell him to bring down the price. price, that this and that these fees and blah 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 blah, that it can't be this much, like the car is old. Wasn't even its peak oldness now. We go and we're like, you know what, let's go see the car. We go in, and he ends up talking this dude down to like $2,000. We go, we meet up with the dude. My dad goes, he test drives it. Like I said, my dad is a fucking genius. We get there and he has enough to pay for the $2,000, but he walks out. I think he walked out with like 1,400. You know, he has the cash and he puts it in his pocket. He goes, he test drives the car, talks to the dude. He's talking about this, talking about trying to like negotiate with him. He's just like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna give you 1,400, like 1,400 cash. Pulls out the watch. Dudes are like, man, we settled at that's $600 less. And they start like negotiating the price a little bit more. My dad starts trying to talk it down. It gets to the point where the dudes are like, no, I'm gonna need more. I don't know if this was, like I said, a memory that I made up in my mind, but I vividly remember my dad coming back to the truck. He's acting like he's actually looking for more money, and just puts an extra 100, and he's just like, I got $1,500 cash. You either take it or I'm not taking the car. He's all like, it's only $1,500 less. It's not a big deal. Not necessarily like telling the dude to shut the fuck up and like take the money, but in a sense he was telling him to shut the fuck up and take the money. Mans was telling, oh shit, I thought this bag of trash was my ex. Scared the living shit out of me. Funny thing is, dude ended up taking it. Last thing my dad says before he gets all the paperwork, we're in like, I believe like East LA. He wanted to surprise my stepmom in Corona. For people that don't know, that's like, with traffic, that's like 4 hours. Without traffic, an hour and a half. Dude's just like, yeah, I'll go ahead and make it. Like, you don't gotta worry about it making it or not. My dad's just like, if it doesn't make it, I'm gonna come for you. With no hesitation in his voice. He had his number, he had his address, you know, and drove it over there. It made it. We fucking drove it back, and he ended up giving her the truck, so we took the car home. And yeah, I just remember fucking my dad driving around a little white Honda Accord with the automatic seatbelts for the next couple, I think it was like the next year and a half. Fuck! I have a lot of fucking memories blocked off. Is that normal? I'm happy sometimes. This is tad bit happy. I'm just a little bit happy sometimes. Just very little bit. And it's when I remember stupid shit of my pasado. Fuck. Fuck you. Oh shit, I'm popping off. Oh fuck. I started getting nervous. My eyes started drying. Please play that shit back for me, daddy. With the F1 clan tag on. Fuck you and your mama. Shouts out to my pops because he bought a car for way less than the asking price. Like, that's not really that hard to do, but when you drop it down and finesse so hard, god tier. And yeah, this is where I'm gonna fucking end it right here. Fucking love you guys. Bye.